So this is one of those laptops that doesn't really try to grab your attention at first glance. It's not flashy. It's not ultra-thin. It doesn't fold into a tablet or try to reinvent anything. But under the surface, this is actually one of the most interesting business laptops you can buy right now. This is the Lenovo ThinkPad E16 Gen 2, powered by the AMD Ryzen 7 7735U, paired with 16GB of DDR5 RAM and a 512GB SSD. And on paper, that already tells you a lot. Because what Lenovo is doing here is something very intentional. They're not trying to make the coolest laptop. They're trying to make the most reliable work machine for the money. Now let's start with performance, because that's where things get interesting. The Ryzen 7 7735U is not a gimmick chip. This is an 8-core, 16-thread processor built for sustained workloads. And in real-world use, that matters way more than benchmark charts. Whether you're juggling 20 Chrome tabs, running Excel sheets, video calls, background apps, and maybe even some light editing work, this machine doesn't really flinch. It stays consistent. No random stutters. No weird slowdowns when things get heavy. And when you compare it to something like Intel's i7-1355U class chips, especially in sustained performance, this Ryzen chip often holds its ground surprisingly well, and in some workloads even pulls ahead. But performance is only half the story. Because what makes ThinkPads? ThinkPads is the experience. The keyboard on this thing is still one of the best you'll find on any laptop in this category. There's a reason people who type all day swear by it. The key travel, the feedback, the spacing, it's all tuned for long work sessions without fatigue. It's not trying to feel premium and shallow like ultra-thin laptops. It's trying to feel functional. And it succeeds. The trackpad is solid, nothing revolutionary but reliable. And you still get that classic ThinkPad pointing stick in the middle, which some people will never use and others absolutely can't live without. Now the display. You're getting a 16-inch FHD Plus panel, and this is where expectations need to be balanced. It's not a creator-grade OLED panel. It's not trying to be. But for productivity, spreadsheets, browsing, coding, writing, it's actually a really comfortable workspace. The extra vertical space helps a lot more than you'd expect. And the touchscreen option adds a bit of flexibility, even if it's not the main reason you'd buy this. Design-wise, it's very ThinkPad. Matte black finish, minimal branding, durability-first build philosophy. It doesn't scream for attention, but it does feel like it can survive years of daily use, travel, backpacks, and work environments that are not always gentle. And that's kind of the point. Because this is a machine built for consistency over time, not short-term excitement. Now battery life is where things get realistic. You're not looking at all-day 15-hour endurance here. But you are getting solid full workday usage depending on your workload. Office tasks, browsing, meetings, it handles it comfortably enough that you're not constantly hunting for a charger. Connectivity is also a strong point. You get Wi-Fi 6E, Ethernet, and a proper set of ports that actually make this usable in office setups without dongles everywhere. That alone already makes it feel more professional than a lot of modern slim laptops. And then there's Windows 11 Pro with Copilot integration, which is slowly becoming more relevant for productivity workflows. It's not a revolution yet, but it does add small efficiencies in daily tasks. So the real question is not, is this laptop good? Because yeah, it is. The real question is, who is it for? And the answer is pretty clear. If you want a flashy ultrabook with OLED displays, ultra-thin bezels, and design hype, this is not that laptop. But if you want something that feels built for work, built for longevity, and built to just get out of your way and let you focus, this ThinkPad E16 Gen 2 makes a very strong case for itself. It's not trying to impress you in the first 5 minutes. It's trying to still be solid 2, 3, maybe even 5 years from now. And in a world full of over-designed laptops chasing trends, that might actually be the most valuable thing here. And if you want to check current pricing or grab one, link is in the description.